What's up, Bulldogs?
Today is March 16th. Hey Elena, what's a leprechaun's favorite dance?
I don't know, what?
The Shamrock Shake. I'm Sarah Wren.
I'm Elena Green, and you're watching The Bite.
Dance for Change is this Friday. Leah and Olivia found out all about it.
For more than a decade, students at Roxbury Community School have used dance to give back to their community. The annual Dance for Change event returns again this year, continuing a tradition that started in 2013, bringing students, teachers, and the community together through music and movement, all for a good cause. Dance teacher Teresa Coleman organizes the event and says its purpose goes way beyond the stage.
Dance for Change is something that I came up with, I think it was in 2013. I was... this room wasn't even a thing. I was in this room over here because the gym had not been built. It's just weird that I kind of think about where I was when this whole thing started. And I was just kind of they were dancing and we had shows and performances and things, but I wanted another reason for them to dance rather than hey, look at me, look at what I can do, that sort of thing, but to be able to use dance for the good of other people. And it was kind of strange. At the same time, I had a friend that we actually used to camp at a campground, and this guy whose family owned the campground had put a video on YouTube or something to try to raise money because he was in college and was going to Honduras on a trip, and on a mission trip. And he did this video, and he's self-taught dancer, hip hop kind of thing. And he did this dance, and at the end of it, he took his hat off, and it was Dance for Change, as in the money change, and also to make a change. So he and I kind of collaborated actually on the first one. He came and he talked actually to my classes and the Spanish classes about his trip to Honduras, which was with Students Helping Honduras, and showed some pictures, told some stories because he had been before. And he actually came and danced in the first one with my then 8th graders who, I'm trying to think of, anyway, they're long graduated now. But yeah, so that's kind of how it got started.
While the event is a highlight for many students, organizing it takes time and effort behind the scenes.
I was up at 10 o'clock last night trying to get the order ready and just the behind the scenes stuff, especially now that we have our stuff here at school. When it used to be at the Kirby, you'd walk in and, somebody else is fixing the lights, somebody else is playing your music. You could just sit and do, work with the dancers. And I love our space, but in our space, it's, whoever is in charge of the show is doing the lights, doing the sound, making sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing, figuring out the dressing rooms, the costumes, the everything, which is fun. It's just time consuming. And so I would say that's probably the biggest challenge, is just having the time to get all of the organization pieces done and not just kind of be all over the place.
Even with the challenges, organizers say the experience is rewarding and something they look forward to every year.
There's so many things that I love about it. I love when students really get it and understand, oh wow, we were able to raise this much money and now we can do this with it. And I always like to pair going and doing something with the money, not just writing a check. Last year we raised money for Helene victims, and then over spring break I took 6 students with me and we went to the mountains and they volunteered. We stopped on the way up there, used the money to buy supplies and things, and then so they had to actually do the stuff instead of just raising money and sending it. And I just like that the idea is that it doesn't matter, my 8th graders, my 7th graders are in it. You're a 7th grader, kind of how can you change the world and how can you do something to help other people? And they can dance. They love to dance. So why not dance in order to raise money, to do something to help other people? I love that about it. I also love just about teaching here in general and doing this is that you get to see different people dance together that don't normally get to dance together because they may be at different studios, or maybe one person takes dance, one person doesn't, but they decide to do a duet together in Dance for Change. I also love that they all cheer each other on. Dress rehearsal is one of my favorite parts because they all sit out in the audience and watch each other, and they're clapping and they're cheering and they're yelling, and it's just a really good experience for all of them all around.
Students participating in the event says preparing their performance takes dedication and creativity.
I did it last year, and it was a bunch of fun, and we raised money for Helene, and I had a lot of fun, like, learning the dances and, like, all the preparation for it, and it was just a good experience overall.
For some dancers, choreographing their own routines can also come with challenges.
Yeah, it was definitely difficult because I used to take dance, but like I don't take it anymore, like on my own. So it was definitely difficult trying to go and like make up stuff all by myself when I didn't have as much of a background as some of the other girls in my class did. So I'd say it was challenging, but it was definitely a challenge that I feel helped me grow.
But beyond the performance, student says this event has a deeper purpose, helping others and supporting important causes.
This year, I believe we are doing Ronald McDonald House and the Duke Children's Hospitals. I feel like it's important to help, especially from a younger point of view, because it allows you to know the struggles that are going on, like in your area, not even in your area, but like in your area, as well as what's going on around like other communities too. So, and it also helps you to be more compassionate to those, because you never really know what they're going through or they're struggling with. So you can help those who are in need.
Organizers hope the event continues to bring the community together and inspire others to support the cause.
Make sure you come out and support our dance classes for a good cause.
Students are beginning to sign up for classes for next school year. Kendall and Carson asked students what electives they were planning on taking. Here's what they said.
Dance and Biotech 3. I'll be taking math at PCC, chemistry, and Biotech 3.
Weight training, team sports, and film.
I'm taking dance 2, communications, and biotech.
I'm taking dance, Spanish, and biotech.
I'm taking AP Lit, AP Art, and AP Stats.
I'm Declan. I'm in 10th grade, and the classes I'm excited to sign up for is drafting 2 and some online classes at PCC so I can be out of school.
My name is Zia, and I'm excited for Arts 2 and History.
Thanks, guys.
We are weeks away from finalizing our yearbook. Jeremiah and Scarlett asked our yearbook editors and Miss Phillips about the process of making the yearbook come to life.
The yearbook season is coming to an end. The communications class has been working hard all year preparing the yearbook for students and staff to be able to look back at all the memories they have made this year. We asked the yearbook editors, Hayes and Cece, to talk about their experience working on the yearbook. Cece talked to us about how they come up with the yearbook theme this year.
Basically, it was one of the themes that we decided on last year, but we decided to put it in our pocket and save it for this year. And we both feel like the theme is pretty fitting. It's core memories, since we're both seniors, and we kind of wanted to encapsulate all of our memories that we've made here for the last year.
Hayes also talked about what his favorite part about the whole yearbook process is.
Probably just collaborating with everyone, especially the 4 seniors in the class, Cece, Caroline, and Carrie. We've been in this class for 4 years, and we've grown a lot as students and as journalists working on the yearbook and other parts of the class. So I think just seeing how far we've come from not knowing how to work the yearbook program to being in charge of the yearbook, I think collaborating together while also making those memories is very enjoyable and something I'll look back on when I graduate.
Yearbook advisor and communications teachers, Ms. Phillips, shared what it's been like seeing her students work so diligently on the yearbook.
Students make the yearbook, like from start to beginning. Like I am there to help support in whatever way that they need and kind of help dole out assignments and go back and check things. But like the students are doing all the interviews, they're doing most of the picture taking and the design work, the layout work. They do really most of it, and I'm just here as a support to help teach them how to do things in the best way, and they do the rest.
She also talked about the challenges that they faced during the process.
It can sometimes be challenging to get pictures. That's usually a big thing. It's hard to get pictures from students and also to get student life pictures. I think it's been a little bit harder this year because students haven't had their phones in class, so kids aren't taking as many pictures at school and then submitting them for us to use. That's been one challenge. I think too, it's just like trying our best to put as many students in the book as possible can be really challenging because
there are a lot of students that we want to be able to show off and showcase, and sometimes that's just not easy. And we want to make sure that we're doing that because we want everyone to feel like they're represented and to make sure that the yearbook is a good book of memories for the year. And we want everyone to feel like they are a part of that.
The class will be finalizing yearbooks in the next couple of weeks. You can still buy one until March 27th.
You have until the end of the month to grab yourself a yearbook. A high school book is $60 and a middle school book is $40.
Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Wednesday is a remote learning day. Friday is a $2 jeans day. And that night at 7 p.m. we have Dance for Change in the multi-purpose room. There will also be a blood drive on March 27th.
Make sure you check out the RCS Sports websites to catch all of our sports games this week.
That's all for this week.
Make sure to keep up with us on social media.
Have a great week and stay positive.